Hey everybody. Hello. There's Jax. How's everyone? I am so tired. I'm saying that now. I can barely think straight. I'm so tired. Okay, but so my husband Jeremy has been out of town for the last few days, and he finally got back home late last night, and so he still really hasn't seen me. We haven't seen each other. And when he comes home from work later, he'll be seeing me for the first time since Sunday. So I was thinking that maybe I should try and pull myself together and put a little bit of makeup on. And a few of you have been asking me about how to apply the LimeLight by Alcone Botanical Foundation. And so I'm actually going to show you two ways that you can apply it. So I'm going to do buffer brush on one side of my face and Blenderful sponge on the other side, just to show you that there's multiple ways that you can apply our foundation, and hopefully we can make me look a little better today. So yeah, I tried to take a nap. When he took his last nap, I went and laid down, and I just couldn't fall asleep even though I'm so tired. Do you ever get like that? That you're so tired that you just can't sleep? I'm at that point. It's not a good place to be. And I was gonna do a live today about something totally different, but I feel like I just need to put a little bit of makeup on just to make me feel better. So I'm gonna put Jax in his rock and play next to me, and we'll get started. Oh, and by the way, if this is your first time watching me, let me introduce myself. I'm Jamie Lee Zadell, and I'm an independent beauty guide for LimeLight by Alcone. And by looking at me right now, you wouldn't think that I am a beauty guide. But let's fix that, okay? Let's fix that. Oh, all right, Jax. Let's get you in your rock and play. Here we go. Are you gonna be a good boy for mama? Are you gonna be a good boy for mama? Okay. And I'm gonna use Shinto 1. I'm normally Gina Beige. I wear Shinto 1 when I have a spray tan or a fake tan. I have some self-tanner on my legs, so let's just pretend that I'm tan, okay? I love how our foundation shades really, I mean, they're not really like cut and dry, like, oh, if you're this one shade, then that's the only color you can wear, because I have just found that you can actually get away with wearing a different shade and it doesn't look weird. I consider myself a neutral. I have pink undertones, but I seriously can get away with wearing warm stuff. And I think maybe it's because I'm a redhead, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna spray myself with some primer. The primer is going to create like a little barrier between my skin and the foundation, and it's gonna make the foundation stick to my skin a lot better. I feel like our foundation does stay in place really well because I started using the foundation and I didn't use primer with it, and I thought it was really nice. And then summertime rolled around, and then I tried our primer, and I was like, oh wow, it's even better with the primer. So, okay, here's Shinto 1. I know it looks really dark in the pan, but our botanical foundation is 50% pigmented. So that means that it's gonna look darker because you're just seeing it like all smushed together. It's like concentrated pigment. Like when you get a foundation from the store, even if you do from the fancy department store beauty counter, it's still, that's gonna be like 18 to 25% pigment. All right, so what I like to do, so I'm showing it to you this way instead of dipping like my brush in there. So if you have your own foundation, you can just dip your brush in it. But this is my sample foundation, so I don't want to touch it. with my hands or with my brush to keep it sanitized. So if you get a sample from me, this will help you to figure out what to do with it. So it's wax based, so it looks kind of hard when it's in its natural state. I like to put it on the back of my hand and get it a little warmed up from my body heat, okay? Hi, Kaylee. Thanks for stopping by. You're the first person that's come on to say hi. So I'm gonna like move it around on my hand because it's gonna get a lot creamier. See, it's already changing consistency. So I'm going to just tap it in a few places on my face. Oh my gosh, Jax. And keep rubbing it around on my hand till it's nice and creamy, because if you try to put it on your face in that hard state, you're gonna be like, what the heck is going on? This is weird. So you saw how tiny, it was a very tiny amount that I put on. I think I got it. I probably put too much. People tend to use too much of this stuff, okay? Just because you're used to like putting on regular foundation where you just like, oh, I've got something in my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna do one side of my face. My eye, no. I'm gonna do one side of my face with the buffer brush. So 2 different ways you can apply. So if you have a foundation brush, that's cool too. I love the buffer brush, or what else that they call it, stippling brushes from other companies. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on, I guess I'll do this side. And then I just buff it out. Small, light. You don't wanna press down too hard. Circular motions. And like I was telling you guys before, this is actually not the usual color that I use. I usually use a shade lighter than this. I use Gina Beige. This is Shinto 1. This is has a warm undertone to it. I feel like I'm a neutral, like I was saying before, so I mean, I can use the pink undertoned foundations and the warm yellow ones. Jax is not happy. And this is full coverage foundation, okay? And it's not gonna feel like you're wearing a lot of foundation, trust me. I love how it really can cover up like all my veins and all the redness in my face too. Okay. Hard to do just half your face. I have no idea how I'm gonna do half my nose, so sorry, I'm just gonna have to use the buffer brush. I'm going over the line more than halfway on my face. And on my chin, sorry. All right, Blenderful. This is the LimeLight By Alcone Blenderful. I wet it before I came on live. I put it under the sink and then I wrung it out. If you don't wet it, that's fine, but you're gonna get much more full coverage with it, okay? So if you don't want as like intense full coverage, then I suggest wetting it, okay? And so this is how I'm gonna do it with the brush. So I'm just gonna tap it on my face. Tap and a little bit of rubbing, not too much rubbing. Jax, hey, mommy's putting on makeup. Mommy's putting on makeup. You know, everybody has their like personal preference with how they like to put on their foundation, and some people just absolutely love the sponges like this. And I think they're nice, but you know what? I'm just more of a foundation brush type of girl. But you know, it's whatever floats your boat, okay? they'll both get the job done. So yeah, as you can see, the foundation is a little dark for me. This is Shinto 1. Now I'm gonna put a little concealer. Yeah, I probably could have not wet this because I actually like full coverage. I feel like I always want to cover everything on my face. So I think I might have liked this side better if I had not wet it. But if you like a sheer coverage, if you wet it, it's perfect if you don't have a lot to cover. So I'm gonna use some concealer. I rub right in there to warm it up because our concealer is also wax base. I like to put the concealer on with my finger. I do everything else with the brush, and I can blend it out with the brush after, but just for like actually applying it. Oh, and then I'm gonna use some of our concealer 1, which has a yellow tone to it, just to put a little extra on my nose because I have a Rudolph nose. Stupid Rudolph nose. I've got those broken capillaries on my nose that I like to cover up. And then I'll spot treat anything else on my face. Like I'm going to, right over here where that vein is, cover up that vein. Put a little on that mole. Not that there's anything wrong with having a mole, but just trying to make the color more uniform. Okay, so blend that concealer out a little bit. I know the title of this video is 5-minute makeup, and you can do it in 5 minutes. I'm taking much longer because I'm talking to you at the same time and explaining, but you could totally do this in 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, and I also like to use concealer on my eyelids. Our concealer is a great eyeshadow primer. It's just good to have something on your eyelids just because when you're putting the eyeshadow color on, if you don't put on some kind of primer or like a concealer to make your eyelid all like one color, then the eyeshadow is not going to show its true potential because the eyeshadow color is going to be kind of mixing with whatever color is poking through on your eyelid. Like with mine are all like purpley gross. Like I have really thin skin, so I like to make sure that it is like a nice base to work with, okay? You know, I've done it both ways, Julie, but I think it works a little bit better if I put concealer on second, just because if you put it on first, you could end up blending it out too much where it's like the concealer disappears and you're like, why did I waste my time? So, oh my gosh, Jax is rocking himself and the rock and play moved. Like, it's like over there now. I just had to pull him back. Okay, so looks like I've got my face pretty much done. So as you can see, I prefer my buffer brush. Look at that, the foundation on my hand. So funny. I told you that's not my color. This is Shinto 1. But see, I can pull it off. I mean, it doesn't really match that well, but it matches enough. And then you want to make sure that you bring down the foundation down here too. Especially if you're using a color that doesn't match exactly. You definitely want to bring it down. So then you're not like wearing a mask. You're welcome, Julie. All right, and so like I said, this is going to be very quick. I'm not in the mood to do anything crazy with my makeup. So I'm going to do blush. I'm going to do blush number 7, which is this peachy color. I've been using this one a lot lately. I didn't think I would like it. I always tend to go more for like pink or like these. I love these. And then I was like, I don't know about peach, but it's actually nice. It's actually nice. I like to go, just so you can see those apples. Because you want to put it on your apples where you would naturally get a little flushed from joyfulness. See, when your kids are not sleeping through the night, you don't have that natural joyful look on your face, so you have to just add it on after. And look, don't I look joyful? Okay, and now, where's my, I don't know where anything is. I'm like, I was half asleep when I logged on here. Well, I tried to take a nap and then I took a nap. Where's my eyeshadow brush? Okay, here it is. So, I'm gonna show you something else that saves a lot of time. I'm actually just gonna use blush number 7 on my eyelids too. Blush number 7 on my eyelids. I'm like a big fan of using blush. Like I'll choose a blush color and then use it on my cheeks and on my eyelids. Not only does it save time, but I don't know, I just think it looks pretty to do that where it's all kind of the same color. But then I'll add a second color to my eyelids just to add like a little bit of dimension to them. Our eyeshadows are also, I mean, sorry, not eyeshadow, yes, eyeshadows. Blushes, eyeshadows, all our powders are really highly pigmented, so you can use them anywhere you want on your face, including on lips. And I'll just add a gloss over that. Okay? So when you really don't have a lot of time, do that. And so obviously it's really dry because it's just powder. Like I like to put a lip gloss over it. So I'm gonna do, this is our Bliss lip gloss. I'm gonna use that one. I usually don't put my lips on until the very, oh, I just dropped an applicator. I usually don't put gloss or my lips on until the end, but whatever. My lips feel dry. So yeah, that's just blush number 7 with some gloss on top. And then, real quick, I'm gonna, that's not what I'm looking for. I was going to get another eyeshadow palette out to use. And then I'm gonna find, where's my favorite? Taupe for the Best, okay. Taupe for the Best, I'm pretty sure that's Taupe for the Best. I have them all like rearranged in here. Yeah, that's Taupe for the, yeah, it is. I'm gonna get our little eyebrow tamer tool and go in Taupe for the Best and put that on my eyebrows. At least I think this might not be Taupe for the Best. I don't know what it is. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm doing. Hoping it'll come out okay. Oh my god, I just put a line where it shouldn't have been. See? I'm messing up. That's okay. I don't even know what color this is. Is that a corkable? Did I move my, oh yes, okay, I moved my Taupe for the Best here. Okay, so I was putting on a totally different color, but that's okay. Here's Taupe for the Best right here. That's what I usually put on my eyebrows. Jacksonville. Need to fix this side. Jax. So this might be more like 10-minute balm makeup. Maybe not quite 5 minutes. If I wasn't so tired and if I wasn't talking so much, then I could probably do it in 5 minutes, but Okay, and then what I wanted to do was, for the last step, is I have the blush on my, eyes, but I'm going to put Hope for the Best in the crease, right up here, just to add dimension. Okay? It's always good to put it just a little bit darker color in your crease right here towards the outside. And then just blend, blend, blend. Oh my God, Jax is like, no, mommy, no. No, mommy, no. He's not having it. Not having it. So you just blend. Blend is like the biggest makeup tip I always give everybody. If you don't like how it looks, if you think like something just doesn't look right, just blend. Just blend some more, and then blend a little bit more, and then blend, blend. Okay, so the last step, and then I'm done, is mascara. I don't know where my mascara is though. Did I put it in? Oh, I think I might have put it in the bathroom. Hold on. I'm almost done, okay? All right, last step. This is our perfect mascara. One Step Fiber Lashes. Okay, Jax, I hear you. I hear you, baby. I hear you, baby. This is a fun live video. You get to hear my baby fussing. All right, I'm gonna pick him up and then I'm gonna do the second coat, okay? All right, baby, come here. Whoa. Okay. Wow, he is really miserable. Not even happy when I pick him up? Really? Not even happy when I pick you up? Okay. I hope I don't poke my eye out. This is my life, people. This is my life. Oh yeah, I was gonna put some on the bottom. Just a little bit on the bottom. All right, there. I'm taking my hair down because I always look better with my hair down. Oh. See, that was quick, easy mom makeup. Right, Jax? Does mommy look pretty? No? Oh, Jax, a Mel! Oh, so cool. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Sorry for all the fussing. Bye.